I saw a lot of videos come across my feed yesterday from different content creators who create political content, and all of them are saying that Mitch McConnell is brain dead. Now, I know that you can be unconscious but not brain dead, okay? So we had a friend, Osley, that suffered. I'm going to ask if he's dead, okay? Brain dead. We have a friend named Osley, and he suffered an aneurysm back in 2017, and he was unconscious for 9 weeks. The first 3 days he was having a machine breathe for him, but they kept testing him and his brain had activity. He was functioning, right? But he just couldn't wake up. So they took him off the breathing machine within 3 days. So I know they don't keep you too long on the breathing machine. And then they kept him in the hospital until he woke up, and then they put him at a convalescent, and we stayed with him. The 9 weeks we visited every day and prayed over him. My daughter sang songs, we did everything. And then we stayed with him that 2 years that he was in that convalescent, visiting him 2 to 3 times a week, because it was strengthening our faith and our healing abilities that we know we have within us, right? He's doing well now. He's well. He's an older man. He's probably late 70s going towards 80. But he's doing well. So I'm just telling you that story to let you know that you can be unconscious and not brain dead. They said that Mitch had a heart attack. He fell to the floor. He was unconscious. They did CPR. And he's in the hospital. 4 of Pentacles. This is about greed and hoarding, okay? Frugality, fear of loss. So the GOP is afraid of losing that seat. So they know exactly what's going on, but they don't want to tell us. So I don't know why Laura Loomer put it on Twitter that he's brain dead, because she's a part of that regime. Why would she want us to know? The only thing that I'm thinking is that he keeps blocking the SAVE Act or whatever that they want to pass, and so maybe they can't stand him either. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence. Somebody he went back to his childhood. His brain might be mush. Maybe he's not brain dead, but his brain is mush. The Page of Cups, playful, imaginative, curious, dreamer. The Magician. When I was in the shower thinking about this question, I said if the Magician comes up, they're pulling a fast one on us. He's definitely not aware. When they say he's in there recovering and he's doing Senate work and all that stuff, that's a lie. That man's out of it, okay? The Hanged Man. Surrender, new perspective, pause. Yeah, he's paused. He's hanging upside down, trying to go to the other side, but the machines are blocking him from going to the other side. Allegedly, supposedly. 9 of Cups, fulfillment, satisfaction, gratitude, luxury. I still don't think he's brain dead. I think his brain has activity. And the reason why I don't think he's brain dead is because they only keep you on the machines a short length of time when you're brain dead. They unless you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, they're going to keep you on there to let you have that baby for what? I don't know, right? But other than that, they take you off pretty quickly. So I still think he's mush. His brain is mush. But I don't think his brain is dead. But I don't think he's coming back either. I'm going to really stick by this reading. Sometimes I'm unsure, but I'm sticking by that reading. He ain't coming back. Ain't no what to say. No turning back. He's going all the way. I'm sorry guys, but I feel no pity for Mitch McConnell. I used to call him Bitch McConnell. I feel no pity for that man, nor his family. Oh, speaking of family, let's read on his wife. Let's do Lenormand. And we're gonna ask, why she gone to China? Was she his handler this whole time? And she went back now to tell boss man over there in China that the job is done, because he done? Mitch is done. Mitch ain't coming back. I am so sure of that one. Ain't no coming back. I am not sure, guys. I can't be sure. This is just speculation. But in my spirit, I don't feel like he's coming back. So why did this lady, she was like Secretary of Transportation in the first Trump administration. And I think she served under George Bush. I mean, she's been Republican forever, right? So was she Mitch's handler? Why she run back to China? So the question going to be, why did she run back to China? And you guys are going to want to stay for the end, because I have a really cute thing to show you guys at the end. I'm so excited. The puppy is sleeping underneath the fainting chair. Maybe I should give you guys a tour of the little office. I'll get another camera and film with another camera. All right, so let's cut the deck. So I have a cardboard box that my envelopes from the post office came in, because I get those priority envelopes sent to the house, and I just put this cloth over it on a stool, and that gives me the height that I need for you guys to be able to see. All right, so we're looking for the woman upside down. Let's start it the right way. The woman. This chair is almost too low. Maybe I need the other little green chair that I use. That's right there. Oh, here comes the woman. I don't know if you guys can see the car that came before her. Okay. The first card that came is the stork. This is about transformation and new ideas, right? We're going to look that up in the book. The snake, trickery, deception, crookedness. That's her. She's seen a new dawn. Initially, I wanted to say that something gonna come out about what she's doing over there, and that probably still is true, but this is about her seeing the light, man. It's like, oh, this old crypt keeper is gone. He dead, he dead, he dead. Thank you, Jesus. Now I can go find me another rich white man to latch on to. The bear is about she protecting her own. She protecting her money, girl. She protecting her money. Let's just check on the stork. Did I say swan? The stork. Okay, so 1738. All right. New ideas, transformation, change, birth. She going on to a new man. Just saying. Deceptive, dangerous, trouble, lies. She dangerous. Girl, she's over there because she sees that Mitch is done. He's gone, right? Even if he's not brain dead, he's not gonna come back from this. Minute they pull the machine, whatever they have, I feel like they have him on machines breathing for him. Minute they pull that, he can't breathe by his own. Oh, I'm saying that in Creole. I'm talking in Creole, thinking you guys can understand. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So what else do we want to find out about? I want to circle back around and ask about Pete Buttigieg and Chasten, his husband, and the children, because remember they were swatted by CPS. Somebody did a CPS SWAT on them, and that is so awful. So awful. I remember a friend of mine, he was years ago, this is the story he told me. No, he was a good guy, and I believe that he wasn't trying to sell his little baby girl, right? I totally believe. But he said he was at the mall, his wife was shopping, he sat with the babies. It was two little babies, but one of them was brand new, so he's holding her and she's screaming her head off. And this lady goes by, because he's babysitting while the wife shops, and the lady says, oh my goodness, you know, like making a comment about the baby screaming, like, come on, I would help a screaming dad or a screaming mom, you know, not the mom or dad, but the baby. If the baby is screaming with the mom or the dad, I wouldn't like snicker up my face, and I would help. I would try to help, you know. So he said, you want to buy her? And that's a Belize thing that we say when the kids are bad and they're screaming and crying, and somebody go, oh, poor baby, go, you want to buy her? You want to have her? We stopped saying that instantly, because that lady called the police and they arrested him, and they took him away from his family for like 2 months. He had to go stay with an auntie. He couldn't see the kids, and then the auntie became like the go-between for him to see the kids, so then he could see the kids, because the wife would bring them to it was horrid, because he couldn't go rent somewhere to stay, and he had to work. And anyways, it was proven that it was just a phrase that we Belizeans say, and he wasn't trying to sell this. You should see the baby now. Gorgeous young lady, well set, well stabilized, you know. Parents loved her. They were good friends of mine. My sister met them first and then introduced them to my mom, then introduced them to me. The first time I sang publicly was for their wedding. I got married in 86, they got married in 84. Still together, so they've been married 42 years. And I think they got married in December like I did. I got married December 20, and I think they got married December 22nd. We have a lot of similarities. Our kids, well, they had an older girl, and then they had that girl, and then they had a boy, my middle son's age. Anyways, what am I looking for? The man. Looking for the man. Did I cut the deck? Yes, I did. Yeah, so when I'm telling you my stories, I'm doing this unconsciously and don't know what I'm doing, okay? So I want to find out how they're doing. How is Pete and Chasten and the kids doing? Okay, these cards are not too bad. The fish is about abundance and money. I feel like he can monetize this, and he should. If I'm gonna go through hell, and when my friend went through the hell, there was no GoFundMe and stuff. We had to get together as friends to hire him an attorney. And then they dismissed the charges because they knew that it was bullcrap. You know, the lady could have sat there and talked with him some more to see if he really wanted to sell that baby. So, the fish, I always have interesting stories to tell, right? He can monetize this and build up a war chest to run for president again. I would love to see Pete as president, but America's not ready to see two men in the White House, you know. They're not. We've had gay presidents before, allegedly, including the one now, allegedly. The tree. Family, long life, longevity. You might have longevity in politics. Where's the book? You guys, where did I put the little book? Oh, right here. Let's look up the tree. This is about, oh, and in case you didn't know, that this is actually the part of the gush or the encore. But you still want to stay to the very end of this read because I'm going to show you something cute, okay? It's about family tree growth, ancestry. Then the man, Pete or Chasten, comes right in the middle. And then this is about the garden. Is this the garden? Yeah. This is on a public recognition. He's going to run. And he can use this. He can use this to his advantage. I think this chair is too low. He can use this to his advantage to run, to build up a war chest so he can run. And this is about the institution. He's doing all right. They're getting there. They're getting there mentally. Okay? They're doing better. Wee bit better. No reading on Miss Nancy Guthrie today. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and I saw a man come up on Alex's thing a couple of nights in a row, and he's saying some interesting things that I want to read on, but I need to gather at least 3 questions to read on for Miss Nancy before I do that video, okay? Maybe I'll do it later today if I go watch somebody and some more stuff comes up. But now, for the ending that you waited for, let's take a look. I'm glad you guys waited to the end of the video because I have something to show you guys. Take a look. Let's do an unboxing. So I haven't opened it yet. Look, my son bought me, there's some more in here, a set of charms. So let's see how many came in it. It was marked down from $10, so $9.99 to $4.99. So from $10 to $5. And so he grabbed it while the price was low, because I definitely did not want him to pay no $10, $15, $18 for this, right? This is just something for us to play with. I'm not going to be making bracelets or necklaces or nothing. I don't even know if I'll be able to do a review on this for Amazon, because I'm not going to be making anything from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure I have 5 in every row. And there's 1. Oh, there's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 charms. All right. So you guys know I want to learn how to read charms. I see a lot of things people do that interests me, but it's not things that I want to get into. Like, I like the dowsing rods, but I don't want it for myself. It scares me. And Joshua goes, why should it scare you, Mom? It's to look for water. I'm like, I don't know who they talking to. But my friend Julie said, I really feel like you would be able to read tea leaves. And I've never tried. I don't even know how to do it. But when I saw that lady Zelda, read those charms, I'm like, I'm in. So I don't know if all of these charms are going to be in my charm kit. But I thought this kit was so beautiful. It's black. Look, there's a bat. So what I'm going to do is look up the spiritual meanings of these animals, right? And then I'm going to write it in a notebook. So I have homework to do today. And then I'm going to attach meanings to it for myself, you know? And then we're going to go from there, okay? So this is a bow, right? And then what is this? Some type of a bird? Can you guys see it? Some type of a bird, right? music note. You know, I'm a singer. My daughter's a singer too. All right. Butterfly. I wonder if they have any dragonfly. I like dragonflies, but this is a butterfly. I'm sure that has a meaning like transformation or something like that. Remember when the beetle came and attacked me in the last video? I looked it up, and the beetle is something to do, I think I put it in a video, something to do with transformation too, and protection because of the hard shell or whatever. Is this a cat? This is so cool. I'm going to go attach meanings to these things, and then I'm just throw all day and read on different questions just for myself, not to record, just for myself. But I just want you to know that we're going to start implementing this now and again into the videos. All right, we're going to read charms. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's put it back. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.